The bathroom will be finished this episode.
Welcome back to another episode of our DIY auction property renovation. Sorry we're a week late, we have been crazy busy with the build and just with life in general. But anyway, the last time we saw you, we were just about halfway through the bathroom renovation, something that admittedly we keep making false promises about.
This bathroom is going to be finished.
See, I told you we'd have the bathroom done this episode.
To be fair to us, we are adding in this bathroom upstairs from scratch, meaning the house was originally bought with a grim downstairs wet room.
But in this episode, finally, you will be able to witness us completing the first full room in our auction property.
Oh my god!
So on that note, let's just get into it.
So it's a new day and it's another day on the bathroom.
So we're going to start off with cementing the waste pipes that we didn't do last week because we wanted to make sure it was all in perfect position. And then we're going to get on with tiling the rest of this bathroom, and it's going to look amazing.
It's going to look amazing!
And we're going to back butter!
Back buttering! Yeah, thanks for the comments down below last week telling us to back butter, telling us
so
how
helpful.
to cut tiles properly, you know.
It's worked like a dream, that just one score and snap.
The one score and snap, that's what we'll call it.
Honestly, we really can rabbit on. But anyway, today was basically starting where we left off in our last episode, and that was continuing tiling the floor. There was only about a third left to do, so it really wasn't painful, and actually relatively enjoyable. However, now I was back buttering the tiles, it did take about double the time.
Now that the floor tiles are complete, I'm thinking that I want to treat myself to a little bit of painting. So I'm actually going to half the walls and do them in two different colours. On the top half, I'm going to be using Deluxe's Egyptian cotton, and on the bottom, I'm just using this Butte kind of plain white. I'm going to cover the joint in the middle with this traditional dado rail because I'm absolutely in love with that kind of traditional look that's really trending at the moment. But to be honest, all of this painting is just a distraction from some much more trickier jobs.
So we found with this being our first home renovation and our first bathroom renovation that we're kind of really struggling with which order we should be doing these jobs in. Like here you can see us securing the pipes at the back of the toilet, but you can't get these in place until you've fully secured the toilet in place, and you can't fully secure the toilet in place until you've done the wall tiles behind it. So we're getting ourselves in a bit of a pickle.
We're so close but so far, do you know what I mean? It's so annoying.
But I guess you know what our next job is. It's getting these wall tiles done.
Muck me, let's go. Get off my bum.
You always touch my bum, I can touch your bum for a second.
Here we are starting tiling at 5 to 4.
No, it's not.
Still tiling, still loving life. Oh my god, that is a sweaty back.
Don't.
I like this one, yeah, that smells nice. No, I do, it smells like flowers.
Fucking hell, they're hot.
My tummy feels burnt.
Nothing like starting the day with burning your lips off before a good day of DIY. Crack on in a minute. Let's get to some DIY. What was that burp in the background?
So we forgot to say yesterday, and I don't know if this is really bad practice for tiling, but we found that the tiles were kind of not staying exactly high up and as we wanted them to. They kept kind of sliding down the walls. So Harry came up with this great idea of putting these plasterboard screws just a little bit in, here for instance, to hold it up. And it worked, and it's kept the straight lines. So I'm sorry if that's completely wrong, but it seems to have worked. Anyone who actually knows what to do in this sort of situation, let us know in the comments because that would be really helpful. But today is just another day of tiling, so we're going to try and do this whole wall really. So yeah, let's get on with it. Just for some perspective, those tiles took us half an hour to do, and that was about 5 tiles. This is taking so long.
Cutting some tiles for Nick's, let's go.
Every day we're learning what jobs are worth doing ourselves and what jobs just aren't. And actually, next time we'd probably be keen to get a professional tiler in. We found the floor tiles to be relatively easy to install, but the wall tiles were a complete different ballgame. They were slipping and sliding everywhere, and to be honest, it was a huge workout.
So I think we've agreed that is that for tiling for now.
Yeah.
Nikki's doing a good sweep up and we're going to crack on getting all the bits into this bathroom because that's the exciting bit that we're excited for.
Yeah.
Tiling is knackering and we need a break from it. So let's get this bathroom looking nice. Ooh. Toilet's ready to be put in place, let's go! So a quick current situation update for you. I am obviously sat in the shower next to the toilet. Toilet is in position, we're happy with him. We're looking at the plumbing coming out the back here. Obviously connecting up the soil pipe right now. But then we've got to get our sink drainage that we've plumbed in that stud wall along the side of the bathroom into this soil pipe. So we're trying to work out a complicated run for that now. But boy, once that's done, we can actually box all this piping in and get the sink in, get the shower finished, and it's gonna look amazing.
This is one of them.
That's literally it.
Okay, so the pipe's tested on the inside, time to test it on the outside. Okay.
Right, soil pipe's in. Now it's time to connect the waste to the soil pipe. And by waste I mean the waste from the sinks. So let's get on with that. Using these, what we and Harry call strap-ons. I don't know if they're called that or not.
They're definitely not called
But
strap-ons.
we call them strap-ons.
Is it looking good?
It's good.
Is it looking good? Yeah, baby, we're plumbers!
Oh my god. I feel so good right now.
Congratulations.
No, congratulations to you,
No,
sir.
congratulations to you, missus. Okay, last bit of outside plumbing now. Connect up this outside bit to the sewer. Okay, so now that we are looking pretty good inside again, we are back outside and it is time to run this soil pipe in that trench that we dug last episode for those that saw. But as you can imagine, as 24 and 23-year-olds, this is our first time doing any sort of groundwork pipe work, so go easy on us.
Just for reference, when we were doing our digging up, we actually found this sewage pipe already that's connected to our house. So the plan is to connect up to that. Let's go. Here you go.
Thank you.
Every join we made, we would do a leak test by putting our hose in the soil pipe end, seeing if it would come through the manhole, and then checking around the join that there was no water.
It's spotless. That's just a bit of the old gravel for sturdiness and secureness for the pipe, just so it doesn't get damaged. Lovely, lovely. Best connection we've had today. I'm the most proud I've ever been of that connection. So last little job for the day is to finish off the waste for the shower, which is above me here. I'm just by the front door. And yeah, we're just going to send it out of the wall that way and join the soil stack outside the wall there. Oh my, it went straight in. What the hell? You wanna come see my plumbing setup, babes?
Oh my god! And is that outside?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
So even though you've seen us put this vanity sink in once before, this time it's coming in and it's coming to stay.
So the plaster kind of went over all the ridges in this wall mounted tap area. So I'm going to go with a Stanley knife, clear all the plaster off so we can attach it properly.
Wow, so we're actually at a stage now where everything's starting to come together and we're starting to get there.
Yeah, it is, and it's looking pretty good.
Pretty good.
Now what?
That's a good question. Bit of decoration, bit of architraves, bit of panelling.
Shall we?
Shall we?
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Honestly, looking back, these jobs were done way too far in advance. We still hadn't tiled one side of the shower, we hadn't grouted any tiles, and we hadn't blocked out the soil pipe behind the toilet. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta treat yourself with the pretty aesthetic things.
Right, let's talk central heating now. So you may or may not have noticed that in our earlier videos we used to have these 1,000-year-old storage heaters that were electric. And we decided that to kind of have a proper house, we need some proper central heating.
So we got a quote for around £5,000 for all new central heating in this house, including of labour. We tried to get that quote beaten by a couple companies, but no one could compete. So shout out to these guys, LJP Plumbing. We're not sponsored by them at all, nothing to do with that, but they've come in here and they've done an amazing job so far.
Yeah, we've been so impressed with what they've done. They've also added 6 new radiators, a new boiler, a new tank, and they've also chased out all the pipes downstairs for free.
So yeah, what a result.
Speaking of which, the guys at LJP came in and installed our heated towel rail in the bathroom too.
So it's becoming that exciting time that we're now getting the decoration bits ready for this bathroom, and one of the most exciting bits of that is this big mirror we've got. So let's unbox it and get it on that wall.
I need to be involved, Harry. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Right, should we mark it up roughly?
Should be somewhere around there, right? I got mine. Yeah,
That's too high.
Yeah,
It's too high.
it is too high.
It's because it went up. Yeah, mine dropped down.
Nice.
See, I told you we'd have the bathroom done this episode.
So behind the scenes of all this DIY madness, there is actually quite a lot of planning and preparation going on for the future. Mainly planning and designing our dream kitchen for this home. We really think the kitchen is going to make this house and kind of be its biggest focal point. So we want to get this room right. So we had some CGIs drawn up that some of you might have seen already to kind of get a vibe going for our kitchen. And then fortunately for us, we got chatting to a kitchen company that we've decided to work with.
As you might have seen on our Instagram story, we did a little poll of 4 different kitchen retailers and we got you to guess what one we're working with. And we can reveal that we are working with DIY Kitchen!
Hey! As you guys might know, one of our biggest challenges on this renovation is our 30k budget. Using a DIY kitchen has allowed us to kind of save so much money as they cut out a lot of costs to the customer by supplying directly from the start of the chain all the way to your kitchen.
So last weekend we went up to beautiful South Kirkby in Yorkshire to have a look at their showroom and to have a look at their factory as well. And oh my God, was it the most amazing day.
So many decisions to make with these kitchens.
So little time.
There's so many nice ones and so stuff. So I think this is one of our non-negotiables. This butler sink is beautiful. I think it's going to change the kitchen a bit. No.
That's beautiful. So after a couple hours looking around the showroom, it became more and more clear to us of the high quality of these cabinets. And this became even more clear when we got taken around the factory.
So the factory manager, Daryl, actually quickly explained to us that these kitchens don't arrive at your house flat packed and you don't have to build them yourselves, which is a huge selling point for us. It comes pre-constructed with the glue and dowel construction.
So much better than flat pack.
So much better.
So we were lucky enough to see the whole process of these cabinets being made. From the start of them getting put together to the end of them getting packaged and sent off to their new homes.
It's crazy to think that all these kitchens that we saw are literally going to make someone's dream kitchen somewhere in the world, and they're literally just getting sent off in front of us.
I know, it's mad.
It's sick. So now we're just waiting for our samples to come in the post from DIY Kitchens so we can decide exactly what kitchen we want. But this is where we're asking for your help because we want your advice as to what you think we need in our kitchen. What do you have in your kitchen that you really would want to see in ours?
So fast forward a whole lot more tiling and boxing out the soil pipe, basically stuff you've all seen before. It was finally time to start grouting, and whilst I finished off the shower niche with these little matching tiles, Nikki cracked on.
Right, so I think at this point it's time to refresh our memories a bit on what the bathroom looked like originally. Oh wait, it was literally the master bedroom with a wardrobe.
And do you remember a couple of weeks ago when we had the stub wall up? Well, it looks a little different now, and adding the grout 100% finished this all off.
To be honest, we still have a lot of niggly things to finish off, like attaching the shower head and the mixer to the wall, and a bit of caulking here and there. But, to be honest, we'll take our wins where we can get them.
So you're going to want to stick around with us for next episode because we've got some seriously exciting things, including a brand new patio which Harry and Alfie installed just themselves. And just another reminder that if you want to be part of our giveaway, then all you have to do is comment in the comment section below saying what you think the market value of this house is going to be once it's finished its renovations.
Why not have a guess, eh? It's always nice to be right, and you get £250. But yeah, we will see you in the next episode for plenty more DIY fun.
See you next episode. Bye!
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 Alright, I'm done.